Named after General Joseph Warren, Warren Tavern is one of the oldest taverns in Massachusetts. This was the first building built in Charlestown after the Battle of Bunker Hill, when British troops burned down the town in 1780.
Paul Revere, Samuel Adams, George Washington frequented here often. People have to remember that Charlestown doesn't really get the true credit it actually deserves for its place in history.
It went through many changes throughout the 241 years.
At one time it was boarded up, nothing was happening here. Other times there would be a shop for refrigerators. And it wasn't really until the early 60s that it came back to its true form as a tavern.
Like many other restaurants across the country, Warren Tavern had financial difficulties during the pandemic. But things are improving as the state of Massachusetts eased its restrictions and increased restaurant indoor capacity to 40%.
Our support, like you said, from patrons is overwhelming. We absolutely see an uptick now with customers who are coming in who feel more safe. I mean, we've done a really good job at social distancing.
Warren Tavern's rich history attracts new diners. But its strong sense of community was the reason why it survived the economic depression COVID has brought. Warren Tavern bonds with its neighbors beyond just serving food and drinks.
The most important thing that we do is through our community outreach. We participate in as many nonprofit organizations as we can. We understand how important it is to be a good neighbor. Whether that includes, sponsoring lunches for our elderly, for helping our youth programs, supporting other organizations through fundraising events. We're constantly giving back to our community.
Beyond that, Warren Tavern only hires locals, as well as provides job opportunities to young, inexperienced people.
Our neighborhood is 1 square mile, and what we give back, we get in return. And that's really what matters. It's about being a good neighbor.
Boston University News Service, Billion Lane reports.